The BJP on Tuesday stepped up its attack on the Aam Aadmi Party over the corruption issue. Addressing the press, Delhi BJP MP Manoj Tiwari quoted a report claiming that toilets in Delhi schools were counted as classrooms by the Delhi government. He asked why toilets were being counted as classrooms, why Rs 33 lakhs were spent on a classroom. On the other hand, BJP national spokesperson Shehzad Poonawalla said, Delhi has the twin towers of corruption, education and liquor scam. The people of Delhi want to know when Arvind Kejriwal will ask for the resignation of his ministers involved in the scams. More than 50 senior Congress leaders, including former Jammu and Kashmir Deputy Chief Minister Tara Chand, resigned from the party in support of Ghulam Nabi Azad, as per media reports. They submitted a joint resignation letter to Congress President Sonia Gandhi. Azad, a former CM of J&K, ended his 5-decade association with the Congress on August 26, saying that the party was comprehensively destroyed. He is expected to launch a party from Jammu and Kashmir. The Jharkhand High Court on Tuesday took suo motu cognizance of the Doomka schoolgirl death case and ordered the Director General of Police to file a status report. The division bench asked the DGP why the victim was referred to Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences in Ranchi and not to AIIMS Devghar, which is much closer from Doomka. Meanwhile, a second person identified as Chotu Khan has also been arrested in connection with the case. The Supreme Court on Tuesday drew curtains on a batch of contempt petitions arising out of the demolition of Babri Masjid in Ayodhya in 1992, noting that the passage of time and in view of the 2019 top court's verdict on the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid land dispute case in Ayodhya, the contempt cases don't survive. The top court also closed all proceedings initiated in the wake of the 2002 post-Godhra riots in Gujarat, stating that the cases have become infructuous with the passage of time and trials getting over in 8 out of 9 major cases. Amid tension at the border between India and China, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said that the state of the border will determine the state of the relationship between Beijing and New Delhi. Speaking at the launch of the Asia Society Policy Institute in the national capital, he said, much of the future of Asia depends on how relations between India and China develop in the foreseeable future. For ties to return to a positive trajectory and remain sustainable, they must be based on the 3 mutuals: mutual sensitivity, mutual respect, and mutual interest. The Enforcement Directorate on Tuesday issued summons to TMC National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee for questioning in connection with the coal smuggling scam. The central agency has asked Banerjee, the nephew of West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, to appear at its Kolkata office on September 2nd. Earlier, on March 21st, Abhishek Banerjee and his wife were questioned in Delhi in connection with the case. The Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister on Tuesday released the Competitiveness Roadmap for India at 100. It aims to guide the path of India to become a higher income economy by 2047, when the country will mark the 100th year of independence, as per the EAC. It also proposes policy goals and principles and approaches for steering the economy in the direction of sustainability, they further said. The first look of the famous Lal Bagcha Raja idol has been unveiled in Mumbai. Every year, lakhs of devotees flock to the Putla Bai Chaul to visit the Lal Bagcha Raja. This year's theme of the Lal Bagcha Raja Mandal is Ayodhya Ram Temple, and the Ganesh idol has been seated in the temple. Ganesh Chaturthi is a 10-day-long affair wherein people install idols of Lord Ganesh in their homes and in pandals and then bid adieu to him by immersing the idol in water. At least 15 people have been killed in the clashes between Iraqi security forces and supporters of a powerful Shia cleric, Muqtada al-Sadr, in Baghdad. As per reports, Dozens of others were injured after protesters loyal to Muqtada al-Sadr stormed the presidential palace. Subsequently, Iraq's military announced a nationwide curfew and the caretaker premier suspended the cabinet sessions in response to the violence. Ukraine's presidential office on Tuesday said that there has been heavy fighting in almost the entire territory of southern Ukrainian region of Kherson, occupied by Russian troops. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has asked Russian troops to flee for their lives, with his forces launching an offensive near the city of Kherson. Ukraine is taking back its own territory, he said.